But for now, why don't we kick it over to Jason?
Oh, before I get into my story, I was doing something on my phone though. That arcade-hop.com is now forwarding to arcadehop.net. You're welcome to this. I got the domain like I was like, oh crap, I need to do something here. I'm going to call them up and let them know later. But anyway, so moving on. One of my favorite things in 2013 was the movie Pacific Rim. Because give me giant robots and giant monsters fighting. I will pay you all of the monies that you need for me to watch this. I remember being in a theater and seeing the trailer with my good friend Cora over here. And us just watching a giant robot dragging a tanker down the road to mollywop a monster. And that was the moment where I was like, yeah, every bit of cash will go that I have to this. Now, granted, the first one, masterpiece. Loved it. I don't need much. Put some people in a giant robot suit to fight some monsters. The second one...
The second one also happened.
Yeah, it happened. But also, if you think about it, Pacific Rim has also seen some success with a Netflix series, Into the Black, which was an animated version. Also, they've been doing a lot of good stuff in the comics realm. So now we have the announcement of a prequel to the Pacific Rim universe showing the formation of the Jaegers. This series was announced by Variety. Legendary and Shadow and Bone will be coming together to make this TV franchise happen. I'm hoping. So we are thrilled to launch our partnership with Eric Chronology and Carmen, co-founder of the production company Chronology, with a new entry in the epic, globally popular Pacific Rim universe. This was a statement by Jason Clodfelter, the president, Clodfelter, the president of Legendary Television. We are certain their vision will make for an enthralling expansion to Legendary's beloved franchise. So this is the first TV deal this Chronology company has worked on, to which I'm very hopeful because we've seen a lot of success with giant monster movies right now with Godzilla, the Monarch series that's now on Apple TV, which is very good.
The Ultraman movie.
Kaijus are doing very well right now. So definitely this is a strike while the iron is hot moment. But Pacific Rim is one of those things where I was so hopeful for the second one because you established a really good universe. The effects were good. You gave us just enough of the robots and monsters to keep us involved. Yeah, I don't like the people sometimes. Screw those people. But I needed them to pilot the mechas. So there we go. We can have them.
I mean, just piloting the mechas is kind of the traditional way that we do this. Like, we don't have to like the people.
But also you had...
Looking at you, Evangelion.
You had a really good cast with... Actually, you had a really good cast, like, with, John Boyega, and the second one just... It missed the mark. They really did. It did... What the hell? Stick with Idris Elba, giving the hoorah speech, Idris Elba, let's face it, while we have the stars of the movie, Idris Elba was awesome in that movie.
Idris Elba was awesome. It is very slightly wild to me that you say you don't care about... You say you don't care about the people in the first one?
Oh, no, just collectively I don't care about people.
Because I love... Like, Burn Gorman and Charlie Day, I think were absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
in both of them.
Charlie Day is always amazing.
Yeah, they are passable as humans.
Okay, all right.
But I came here to watch giant robots and giant monsters fight.
Fair. I think the characters are really interesting.
It's kind of like -1. I love -1. It actually made me care about these raggedy-ass humans. But anyway...
I kind of agree with you in that, like, they're not the center thing. The people aren't the center thing. It's piloting the mechas.
Yeah,
the mechas are the central, and how they get there can be interesting and varied and flawed and whatever. But we're here to see the mechas fight.
And like the first movie was well into the years into the establishment of the Jaeger program, but I think we're going to see like some of the headaches that it took them to make, because they did touch on that, like, yes, people died piloting, it didn't work out so well the first time, So
it's a dangerous job.
It is definitely a dangerous job, but like before the robots even get moving, these people. So I think if they can definitely capture some of that magic of the first one,
for sure.
I mean, you had the voice of what's the video game franchise? Portal.
Yep.
Yeah, she was perfect as the voice of the Jaeger
Wait,
pilot.
was
Yeah.
she the voice of the AI?
Yes!
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
she was.
The voice of GLaDOS?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Wanted to clarify, because you just said the voice of Portal. There are multiple voices.
My bad. Didn't mean to say it
the
like that.
AI in Portal, and I know the other one's name is like Grubby
But
or something.
just-
I haven't
Yeah.
played the game.
It was
but,
definitely
like,
a
I'm
movie
familiar
where-
with the story.
But it was definitely a movie where there was like a lot of feel on that one. Like when Gypsy Danger like drops into the water, dun 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 dun
Yep.
dun dun. You got that epic. That was like my wake up music for like the longest time. That shit got me out of bed. Like, yeah, let's go. My son, when he watched the movie, said he was going to grow up to be the pilot for the Gypsy Danger, which was amazing. That lets me know this movie, and then God, the mark was missed.
And I think like what's interesting, sometimes when a sequel misses the mark, you give up on it. Pacific Rim never
No.
had that vibe.
No.
People were like, I didn't love this. Try again.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. This isn't my
Love the
thing. You
world.
didn't. It's not a good follow up. Try again.
Yeah.
And then they tried again and more success.
Yeah, the Netflix series was very good. I thought
Yeah.
it was. And then I didn't. I remember seeing a couple comics like recently, so they're doing well. Like comics also are seeing a big resurgence right now.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the Transformers comic that's currently being done by Skybound is outselling DC and Marvel books.
Really?
Wow.
It's that good, so
Oh.
it's getting a lot of acclaim.
So
a lot
you
of
would
people.
win a bet about that Transformers comic outselling DC. I'm just
Anyway.
checking.
And not have to say ABBA.
So yeah, we've got nothing. This is all pre-development. We don't have any look or anything, but you best believe once I find out some more information about a Pacific Rim series, y'all are gonna know. So
Hell yeah.
excitement, yeah.